Welcome back, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, to another wonderful episode of Those Damn Kids. I am your storyteller, Tyson Fraleigh, and of course we have our wonderful cast of characters with us. To start off, he's an old man who found God around middle age before adopting a young child to become his protege. We have Adam Honigman.
Hi, it's me, born-again Christian Batman.
Now that's the Batman take I need.
Oh god, it isn't. It really isn't.
Next up, this next figure lives inside of a theater, hiding half of his face to hide the shame of a really embarrassing face tattoo. We have Alexander Cruz.
It's the tattoo is, it just says Lorraine. I have no idea who it is or how I got it.
Next up, she's a dead girl walking, or, well, you know, that's a little bit of a weird way to put it, because, you know, she's alive, but she says she's going to be dead. Long story short, she and her potential love interest are going to try to kill all the jocks and preps at your school. It is Gracyn Roach.
Stop! I haven't seen the show, but just going off of that, true love story.
And last but certainly not least, she swings around on a massive web above the audience, causing multiple massive injuries to the main actors. She's portraying Peter Porker. We have Liz Nyveen.
Why did you give me infamously one of the most deadly musicals ever? I know why, but God.
All right, well, with all that being the case, we're going to do a little bit of a recap before we dive into this special episode. Last time on Those Damn Kids, the crew accomplished a fair amount of things, to be quite honest. Some family drama was quelled to a certain extent. Jenny was able to get her mother to not immediately run out the door in order to potentially save this cryptic research going on at the Institute regarding duplicates or something. Olivier had some troubles with his mother. However, after the fight with his mother, Olivier and Renee were able to get some bonding time and learn a few more things about Renee and her past. The group then went to school, aside from Baxter, who spent his time building a exoskeleton arm to great effect. Jenny learned from Tess that there are rumors going around that she and Baxter are a thing, before she spoke to the other Jenny and caused a pretty big rift against Tess with the rest of the team, before Jenny decided to go and visit Coach Moore, or Miss Moore, as one of the teachers and faculty at the school. Meanwhile, Kit and Olivier just tried to sign up for the school musical and found themselves unable to, as the papers vanished and missing posters appeared. Kit and Olivier tried to rush to Jenny, who was in Miss Moore's office. After noticing some strangeness, Jenny was able to hold Miss Moore's hand as everyone felt themselves shift into a strange other dimension, bringing Miss Moore with them. However, as the dimensions shifted and changed, the first one being some sort of urban scream fest of a city, the next being a empty desert on the verge of facing a storm, and last but certainly not least, some sort of Victorian English alternate world. Miss Moore did not make it through the other dimensions, and seemingly was either left behind, trapped, otherwise unknown, before the group was able to witness the birth of the universe itself and the creation, potentially, of the various strange stones that currently lie at the heart of the loop. This, as the crew witnessed the birth of the universe itself and learned the origins of the tetrahedron, and seemingly this other mirror dimension where another tetrahedron exists, and how the two are slowly beginning to merge together. And that seems to be the origins of this strangeness. As you guys were dropped back into your world, that is where we left off. For all of you, as you feel the shift back into your world, as you guys kind of crash to the ground from the impact, you find that you are not together. Baxter, you find yourself at a very familiar spot. As you find yourself back in McPherson Scrap, you see Trust looks over to you as if no time had passed at all. For Kit and Olivier, you land side by side in the hallway, and Jenny, you land in Miss Moore's office.
Is Miss Moore in the office? Is she here?
You look across from you. Miss Moore is not here.
Miss Moore? I'm gonna just look behind me in case there was some sort of teleporting thing happening.
Do you look around? You are alone.
Hey, Robot, where did I just go?
What are you talking about?
I saw the friends, and we fell through space, and we met kings and witches, and then I think I saw the Big Bang.
That's cool. You haven't been gone long. I just looked over here to grab you a wrench. Hands over a wrench.
Yeah, I grab it with my... Do I still have my exo arm on?
Yep.
I grab with that arm, and maybe a little bit too firmly. I don't know if I can crush the wrench a little bit, if I have that level of strength. But
just a slight...
Yeah, I maybe I don't know, maybe I just freaked out, or maybe some of Miss McPherson's product got loose into the air. I think we need to go.
Okay. Where to?
Can you drive me to school?
Sure. I can do that. For Kit and Olivier.
We're on the floor, we are prone.
Yes.
Wait, really?
Straight up.
You guys just dropped maybe from the ceiling onto the ground.
Oh.
Olivier, could you get off?
Oh my god. I scramble. I scramble so quickly. Dust myself off a little bit.
Looking around, Kit decides that, sort of seems like no time at all has passed, depending on, where folks have been in the hallway when we left. I look up on the sheet. Is it all, what's the sheet look like?
You look up towards the sheets. They're there.
Wait, have we signed yet or not? 'Cause couldn't hurt, and Kit signs the sheet.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, same, absolutely.
Get her.
Mm-hmm. Olivier, yours is already signed. It was only Kit's that wasn't signed. But Kit, you sign it. Done.
Give Kit a friendly pat on the back.
And then I want to grab around Olivier's wrist and run towards where we think Jenny is in Miss Moore's room.
You rush over towards Miss Moore's office as Jenny.
So the first thing I do is just check the whole office, all of it, like under the desk, if there's a little trophy cabinet, just everywhere. And cool, so she's in here, but that's fine because we've teleported before. We teleport all the time. We teleport through time and space. It's cool, right? She's fine.
Hey Jenny. Hey.
Ah!
That was weird.
That happened, right?
Yeah. Have you seen Miss Moore?
I was gonna ask you that.
Well, I mean, the last time I saw her was when you saw her in the time void.
Yeah, but we weren't. Oh no.
So, like, when it started
Oh,
happening,
no,
I
no,
sort
no,
of
no.
panicked a little, and I was like, oh, cool. I could just show her, and then she'll believe us, and then, you know, she can help. And then she was there, and then she wasn't there, and now she's still not here, and I don't really know what to do. And also, she was being this weird, like, mirror self of herself, and, like, really creepy. It was kind of like what happened with Jess. So, yeah, I don't, what should we do?
Anyone who has points in mind comprehend, feel free to make a mind comprehend check.
No successes.
Ooh, 2 successes.
2.
Jenny, you are just beyond panicked, trying to figure this out. Kit, you're kind of just getting caught up in like all of like the possibilities of it. Olivier, you are thinking it over. You're thinking about when the last time you saw Miss Moore, about like being possibly able to see her over the course of the other dimensions, but not. It is very likely, if what you're saying is true, that when she did not follow after you guys in the next dimension, she very possibly was either... It seems very likely that she more than likely burned to ash in whatever happened in the first dimension, with the collapse of the universe.
Tyson Fraleigh.
Guys, I don't want to be a downer,
Then don't.
but I think Miss Moore is gone.
Well, obviously she's
Like
got
God,
no,
God.
That's not. No.
No, yeah.
What do you mean?
That first place was like getting destroyed, and we left her there. She didn't pass through with us.
She's probably just
So
like
more than
in the
likely,
football field or something.
I wouldn't get my hopes up, Jen. It's not your fault or anything. We didn't know, right?
It's not my fault because she's not dead.
Okay.
Okay. I think this is something to keep in mind. That obviously there seems to be something going on with us and the loop. So maybe let's not take any passengers right now, just to be safe. Just be safe. And maybe Miss Moore is in. And Kit starts to kind of give Olivier a look in the field right now.
Sure. Oh yeah, we can go check. Maybe Baxter's not here, right? Is there a phone in this office?
I was about to say we should call Baxter. Yeah.
You do see a phone in the office.
Cool. I go over and...
However, as you guys are potentially heading towards the phone, you guys begin to hear the squeaks of shoes running in the hallway behind you.
Like a lot of shoes?
Quite a few.
One of you try to call. I go look to see what's going on.
I pick up the phone, call the scrap.
Okay. Olivia, you lift up the phone. There are no numbers on it. There's no dial pad. As you pick it up, and you immediately hear a hello.
Do I recognize his voice?
You do. This is the what is it? The office secretary, Miss Mulberry.
Ms. Mulberry.
Long John?
It's me again, sweetheart.
I've been waiting for so long to hear your voice.
I know. I've been thinking a lot about you and us. But I have another very secret mission for you.
What is it, Long John?
You need to patch me through to McPherson's scrap. ASAP.
I can't do that from this phone line.
God damn it, woman! Do you not understand that not only is our country at stake, but our love?
Make a heart charm roll with a +1.
Ooh. Alright, let's see. That's 1.
1. No, hun. It isn't because I don't want to. It's because I literally can't. This is only a local line. It only connects directly to the office.
Shit. I was testing you.
But if you send someone down here, maybe I can have them take the phone?
I put my phone to my hand to the receiver and I start making like noises. The situation here is highly volatile. I have to go. No, I'm sorry.
John, what's going on?
I just hang up the phone.
As you're putting down the phone, all you're hearing is Long John. As for Kit and Jenny, as you're hearing the saga going on behind you, you look down the hallway and you can see 3 kids probably around your age that are just running down the hallway.
Like panicked or like late?
Not panicked. More energetic.
Hey, where are you guys going?
You can see this one kid turns around, kind of button up plaid shirt tucked into khakis, slightly like parts of his teeth kind of bent in directions that probably braces will need to fix. As he goes, "You're never gonna believe it. The principal's fighting the professor."
What?
Oh no.
Yeah, that robot teacher, the principal's fighting him.
Let's go.
Well, let's go.
Yeah.
We follow suit.
Yeah, I joined the pack, I guess.
I feel like Kit starts skating just because now she has a new pep in her step, if you will, with her skateboard. She's skating in the school hallways.
Kit very quickly moves ahead of Olivier and Jenny.
Gonna keep an eye out for the missing more.
You keep an eye out. You don't see anything. As Kit, Olivier, and Jenny, you rush down to the main hallway where Baxter, you are beginning to arrive through the front door. As you can see, in the centermost hallway, there's a bit of a ring of students that have gathered. As you can see, the principal, Baldwin, standing at the center, just kind of hands up in the air. You can see that Hope is standing, his arms bent behind his back and knees pushed down. As you can see, what look to be 2 different, what look to be like technicians of some sort. You can see that they're holding, like different tools off to the back as Principal Baldwin is, "Don't worry, everyone, don't worry. I'm afraid that our Cognizance 8 has had a system malfunction. We apologize for the debacle that has happened here. We are simply asking everyone to please continue your lunches. You will be able to enjoy the rest of your day without issue. We sincerely apologize for everything."
Did you say this was indoors or outdoors?
This is indoors. This is in the main, the main hallway, as it were.
I'm gonna push through the crowd and run in.
You step into the circle. As you can see, a few of the teachers are kind of set up around the circle, just trying to wave students back. As you can see, one of the techs looks up over towards you, Jenny. Whoa. Hang on, kid. It's fine. Just follow what your principal's telling you to do.
No. And I'm gonna try and grab the arm and wrestle.
I'll approach Principal Baldwin while this is happening, sorry.
Okay. Jenny, make a body force roll.
He's a person, you piece of shit! Okay, I got one.
Okay. You grab this guy by the shoulder and body flip him onto the other side as he hits the ground. You hear everyone go, "Ooh!" As you immediately see some of the teachers, Jenny, what the hell are you doing?
What the hell are you doing? I'm gonna push the other one.
As you flip the other one over, you turn over towards the teachers. As you hear as you look over to the other tech, as his jaw comes entirely snapped from the side of his face, as Hope has elbowed him straight into the jaw.
No.
As he stands up, as the audience is just standing there in a mixture of fear but also excitement about what's going to happen next. As the tech is just down. I would like you to please make a body force roll.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, if his jaw's broken, I won't shove him, but I'm sure there's a reason for this. I'm gonna get tackled, aren't I? 1.
I want to help defend Jenny.
Okay. You want to assist?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say make your own body force roll.
Okay. Can I get my +2 from Rat Queen?
Yeah, it's a +2, yeah.
Oh, there's nothing. Can I use a luck point? I never use luck points.
Sure, go
I'm
for it.
young, so I have them. There's one.
One, okay. Which point you watch as someone that you have never, as of this semester, interacted with, Mr. Sanders, who is the football coach, but also the chemistry teacher. You see when Hope like smacks one of the techs off to the side, Mr. Sanders immediately runs full tilt towards Jenny in almost like this tackle to try to wrap himself around her from Hope. As you go up, you run full speed, kind of like contesting at him as you swing, pull the board back, swing, and poof, cold cock him, snapping his head backwards, and he fucking poof, hits the ground, just poof.
This is a contact sport.
As once again, everyone is like, oh!
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I think at this point my plan to try to talk to Principal Baldwin has flown the fucking coop.
At which point, Hope looks over. Nice one. As Mr. Baldwin's going to look over towards the tech on the ground and go, what you doing? Do it! As the tech pulls what looks to be some sort of handheld, like, yellow prim, almost like a pistol, kind of looking up towards Hope. What were you going to say, Olivier?
If I'm watching this happen, I'd love to run to the closest fire alarm and pull it.
Okay.
To distract him or something.
There's finally a rumble at school, and I'm not a part of it.
You're here. Tyson said you're here.
Oh, okay.
So I'll say make a body move check to contest this guy's ability to pull the trigger in time.
Okay. Come on, baby. Oh! That's 3 successes.
Whoo! Okay,
He's fast. It's ballet training.
You just fucking leap, hit the fire alarm. As you hit it, not only does the alarm, it also triggers the sprinklers that immediately. However, as the guy goes up to aim, he pulls the trigger as the electric pulse doesn't hit Hope, but hits the water that immediately hits him as he immediately begins to become electrocuted on the ground.
We're gonna be fugitives. It's over.
As Hope immediately looks at the opportunity, looks over towards the three of you. Run, my friends. He's first going to start off by running over towards Jenny and Kit, pick you up in both arms, and begins running through the front doors of the building.
I think I would casually walk in as the rain is coming down, and as he sprinting towards me. Yeah, I assume he runs like the T-1000, where he's just stone-faced and he's going...
Yeah, just running forward, his head tilts towards you, Baxter. He's like, oh, hello, Baxter.
Hey, senor, but what is going... I look back.
You look back behind you see just Jenny and Kit in his arms, just as he's comes out to the front lawn and deposits them both before he turns back and begins running back in your direction.
Baxter, let's go!
I just, like, slowly close the school doors back, and I walk over to the two girls.
Oh, hey, Baxter. Sup?
Yeah, did... What? Did...
As Olivier, as you pull it, everyone just scatters at this point. Everyone just begins running in every possible direction. I do need you to make either a body move roll or a body sneak roll for me. as Principal Baldwin turns
What a
directly
day
to
skip,
you,
huh?
and you just see just ire in his eyes.
Can I offer you a different solution?
Yes, please.
I start sobbing.
I
was so scared, Principal Baldwin. I didn't know it was my first impulse. I just went over and I was hurting my teacher, and Jenny hit. I don't know what happened. I'm just so scared.
Make a heart charm roll.
You're damn right I will. I am gonna tag my pride to get an automatic success, and that's 2.
You just burst out sobbing as Principal Barlow, is trying to move towards you, but is getting, swarmed by all these other students. Is like, move, get out of the way.
I've, crumpled to the floor at this point.
Mr. Webster. It's all right. Come, please, come with me.
I hug his legs. I hug
Okay.
his legs.
He looks down towards you before. We all do things in fear. It's really
Oh!
As you entirely feel his leg just slump as he hits the ground. As you see Hope is above you. I'm here to rescue you. Grabs you by the front of the shirt and
Hope no.
as very quickly the rest of the school just runs to just entirely different exits. No one gives a shit at this point. As all of you find yourselves on the front lawn, Hope just has to kind of shake for a moment. Thank you for your assistance.
Hope, what the fuck?
I believe that we should probably get moving. The staff will more than likely call the authorities.
I lost Miss Moore.
Wait, she's like... What do you... Sorry, did you guys see the Big Bang before?
We'll explain. She's gone. Yeah, we saw the Big Bang too. Let's talk about it. Maybe at the scrap.
Yes, I would suggest there. I am going to attempt to divert attention by running in the opposite direction. Take your moped and get to the scrap as quickly as possible.
I have the other robot in the car.
You brought the other robot in the car?
Hello. You just see Trust has floated out. Wow. Is this what school is?
Are we taking the moped? I'll go in the moped with Olivier.
Yeah, come on, Kit. Let's go.
Shotgun. Get in the car.
At which point, Jenny and Baxter, you guys are hopping in the car?
If it's here.
Okay, who's driving?
Isn't the robot driving?
I was driving, but I only know how to operate a moving vehicle within legal limits. I don't believe that this situation, based on the stressful nature of everyone's presence, is going to be the most beneficial in this case.
Car's just doing the speed limit.
Are you kidding me? I sit on top of the robot in the driver's seat and gun it.
Drag racer Jenny, let's go!
Shrink! In fairness, Trust has no legs, so when you sit on top of him, he's just crushed against the back of the seat, just like, I could be more comfortable, but this is fine.
Then move!
Who installed comfort settings on this robot?
Then move.
Who gave it the ability to feel comfortable or not?
Tyson, I have a mechanical question. What mechanics did he use to drive here if he doesn't have legs to touch the pedals?
In fairness, he is floating on a giant magnetrine magnet, so he is able to push the pedals based on magnetic polarity.
Tyson, I want you to remember exactly what you just said, because I will use it against you in the future.
Sure. So in which case, I need Jenny to please make a body move check +1. Olivier, please make a body move check +2.
Are you serious? 1.
I actually got 3 successes. So I'm very good at driving illegally and fast, I guess.
Olivier, as you are driving away, you do hear, after you probably traverse about 2 or 3 streets, you do hear as a police siren is running behind you.
Fucking cops.
As at which point, Jenny, you see this happening as you see the sheriff in the driver's seat ahead of you. How would you like to intercept?
Intercept? Are we like chickening right now?
It's
Or
up
are
to
they
you. You have
ahead of
a
me?
+3, which immediately allows Olivier to lose the cops that he gained. But you get to choose how to do it. Because I realized before, I didn't ask Kit if she wanted to baseball swing the football coach. I am here. I am now here to offer options. I thought it was just cool. But anyway, please continue.
It was totally cool, and I don't regret it. But I'm scared.
What is this car like that I'm driving? Is it sturdy?
The car that you guys would now have. Well, I'm trying to remember the car that you guys were driving that you crashed. That was Mr. McPherson's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he does have a different car. This is going to be much different, however. The car that Trust would have driven here is a classic car. As you see, the same car that Mr. McPherson crashed into the side of the theater, but he's clearly spent a whole lot of money restoring it, as it's now just a gleaming cherry red roadster. This car's amazing and it has no seatbelts.
Now I feel for the car. Okay, so what I'm going to do is speed, do a loop, and come in sideways in between them and just zoom past and try and distract the sheriff enough that he sort of like loses control of it. Maybe clip the top so he spins.
Okay. You
like a dog fight.
You speed past before you go into your version of a brake turn, as you have to swing the back of the car. As Olivier, you see the opportunity to just gun it as you just start moving as fast as you possibly can on the moped on the straightaway. Not to say that the moped can move particularly quick, but it's enough of a distance that there's a slight gap that, Jenny, you immediately drive into the gap left behind between the moped and the sheriff's car, as the sheriff's car immediately tries to turn to evade you. However, as it goes to turn, you continue forward, clipping the back as it spins and smacks into a fire hydrant, flipping the car over once into someone's front yard.
And then I'm going to accelerate back next to them and yell at Baxter, "Open the window!"
Yeah! And I open it.
And pull up next to the moped so that they can kind of like grab the window and get tugged along at the car's speed.
The moped just begins speeding along. It's beginning to, essentially, because the car is traveling much faster, the wheels aren't able to keep up as well, so it's kind of screeching a little bit, so it's just dragging across the ground. Before you guys get back to McPherson's scrap, the car, perfect condition. The moped has definitely taken quite a bit of wear from moving as quickly as it has. The wheels probably need to be changed. It could probably use a new paint job. It's not pretty.
Oh,
like you weren't gonna paint it anyway.
like I was, but you know, I don't have the kind of money for this.
Whatever, we'll do it together. It'll be a project. So, like, what the fuck? Is Hope here?
Yeah, okay. Can I hide the moped is very noticeable, I'm sure. Can I hide it somewhere?
Unlike the cherry red muscle car.
There is a back garage.
And we have to put the cherry muscle car in the garage. Out of plain sight for sure. And then regroup back inside.
Yeah. It's a good thing we didn't leave any clues with any of the school faculty about where we might have gone to. But, you know, calling them or anything.
It's fine. You weren't there for that. Is Hope here?
You look around the back. You see Hope run towards the back entrance of the scrapyard. At which point you can see that he is no longer wearing. You can see he is no longer wearing the suit of his professorship, as it were.
He had like a tweed jacket with elbow pads.
He genuinely did. Yeah, he looked like a very stereotypical professor. As he stands there, my friends.
What the hell happened out there? Did you get into a fight with Principal Baldwin?
Well, no. simply put, what happened is that, as per our previous discussion, you requested my presence further at the school over the few days. However, I was not there for boot-up protocols for the second day in a row, and Principal Baldwin became suspicious. He came to see me, along with some of the technicians, and was going to attempt a hard reset, as it were, to make sure all of my proper programming was in order. I attempted to rebuke the principal from grabbing me, but the technicians were a little bit more... they had tools that was able to temporarily knock out my system function.
They didn't get to you, though, did they?
No, they were not able to reboot my system interface, which is all thanks to the group of you.
Tell us something only Hope would know.
Kind of stands there for a second. Kit's father used to be a rat. And then there was a very awkward situation when Kit's mother arrived because we were not expecting it. And you prefer to call me Seymour Butts.
He's clean.
Okay, well, like, I'm glad you didn't get deleted. Like, really super thrilled. But, why did you kidnap us? Why didn't you just run away on your own? I don't know what I'm gonna do about my life now.
Yeah, Jenny and Kit basically assaulted teachers.
No, not a teacher. An intruder.
Oh, sorry. Kit assaulted a teacher and you assaulted a technician that works for the school in the loop. My apologies. What a distinction!
Okay, whatever, Mr. Liar.
I simply did not wish to see any of you get hurt. I apologize for the inconvenience.
No, you did what you thought was right.
Now I feel bad.
Are we sure we're not in the backwards world? Because I'm the only one here who probably isn't getting expelled from school.
Baxter.
How'd that happen?
I think that's purely circumstantial.
Yes, I believe if you had had the opportunity with your exoskeleton arm, you probably would have decked Professor Baldwin, or Principal Baldwin.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, what the hell is that, Baxter? That looks crazy.
Yeah, check this out. And I smack... Is there a table next to me? I want to smack it.
You... and just splits in two.
We're running out of tables. Oh my god.
Whoa. Yeah, it's a good thing you were there.
You're like a Mortal Kombat character now.
So together we're like half a bionic person.
I'm like fawning over the arm. I've like gone up right next to it.
However, I do believe that Jenny brings up a fair point. I should not continue to be in your presence. Otherwise, the authorities would simply... Well, you might get caught up into something grander. Whether it be some sort of conspiracy or having to explain yourselves about breaking into the loop's mainframe, hacking into my system, and all of the such.
We're gonna have to explain something when we get back to school eventually.
Go back? You can never go back. You beat up teachers. You're done.
Honestly, Hope, a lot has happened in the past whatever. So, like, that's kind of low on the list at this point.
Yeah, can we talk about the weird Victorian time loop orc things?
Oh, I have a lot to tell you guys, too.
What the hell was that about?
Like, a lot.
Yeah, the priestess? That was weird. Very cool, but weird.
Yeah, and those rocks.
We saw the Big Bang.
True facts.
The weird rocks. The blood rock. And also, my mom is going to do something at the loop. And she says that she has to, quote, break us out. So I guess there's some of us in there, which is really weird.
Oh my god.
I'm not totally sure how to handle it, but I think that's kind of like related, maybe.
I'm pacing. I'm so I'm losing my mind.
Biggest shit-eating grin on his face right now.
We had a talk last night.
How'd it go?
Did you now?
Olivier,
It was spooky.
Go on, Jenny. The floor is yours.
Yeah, what's up? What does she know?
Oh, well, that was it, really. I mean, that was all I got the information.
Wait, you don't think that what happened earlier was her doing that? No?
Probably not. She seemed to really disapprove, actually, of the, other us's.
Oh, that's spooky.
Like, not that she thought they were bad or anything, but that she didn't like that they were in there. So she's gonna go rescue them, but I told her to wait and not do it right away because, I figured I should let you guys know. And maybe Hope could help or something. I don't know. I just sort of wanted to not... But then I lost Miss Moore, I guess. So, why not Mom, too? Right? That's cool.
Okay, totally skipping aside that I was right from the beginning and that your mom was in on it the whole time. Now we have an ally in the loop, which is exciting, right? If she actually wants to help us, that's great.
I'm smiling at Olivier, but it's not a good smile.
Well, let's think about some of the clues we got. Gang, right? We had a bit of a weird afternoon today. We seemed to go somewhere, watched the creation of the universe. We met who I think I remember, Lady Weston, priestess of the Dark Eye, as they had a congregation, and I don't have this in my notes physically, but I seem to remember some talk of voluntary sacrifice to the All Eye, which seemed to look like a big thing. Jenny, if you will, the word of what the thing it looked like, right? Wasn't that?
Well, it was like kind of a circle rock.
So, there's that. Which is confusing.
We saw those in the weird alternate future, right? That when we went and saw our alternate selves, there were those rocks all over the place. I don't know how obviously our weird time-hopping shenaniganery is related to those rocks. Maybe it's the fact that the loop's trying to put them together again that's messing things up. I don't know what it has to do with our alternate selves, and maybe that's something Jenny, your mom can...
What if today they're sacrificing us to the All Eye? Ooh, that would be bad.
Not us.
Yeah, but they were talking about weird sacrificing stuff. Like, what if us and Wendall, right? Because Wendall was part of one of those rooms, or Wendall's missing. We're pretty sure. Tugs at my heartstrings, but moving on.
I hadn't even considered that.
How many adults have we killed?
We didn't kill anyone.
Technically, we didn't kill anyone.
Kit, behind these two's back, peeks over to,
Who's these two?
the both of you who just said, we didn't kill anyone! And I put up, I think, one finger, right? It's only been one person. Kind of quizzically.
Based on what I saw upon leaving the building, the technician that was electrocuted was only stunned.
Oh!
So no one is dead.
Okay. Yeah, but if we didn't interfere, like, somebody would probably be okay, so then we get into this whole philosophical debate, but,
Kit, no offense, but I don't really have time for philosophical debates right now.
Jenny, you obviously trust your mom, right?
I look away.
I know you can hear me.
I'm not looking at Olivier.
Look, I'm just wondering if we should call her and get her here and explain to her what happened. And if she knows anything about that, now that she's on our side.
I look at him. She has always been on my side.
Then why didn't she tell you about this earlier?
Baxter?
What?
I stomp on Baxter's foot.
Sorry for being right.
Whatever. I mean, I don't know if she's at home. She also said she might hang out with her coworker who was going to do a heist with her or something. I'm not really sure, but we could try the house. I don't think my dad'll pick up because he left, so...
Does he also know?
I don't know. Gonna go find a phone to call my house.
You head inside Mr. McPherson's scrap. You can see Mr. McPherson is just asleep in a chair, just where you can see that Riley is just very, very slowly, like reaching forward into, like, towards Mr. McPherson's pocket. And it just seems to be very gently as you ching, 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 open the garage door. As Mr. McPherson, Riley immediately, like, lounges backwards, like, totally wasn't doing anything. As you walk inside, head towards the phone, oh, any adventures today?
Yeah. Where's your phone?
It's right there.
Great.
Someone's sassy today, all right.
Shut the fuck up, Mr. McPherson.
I didn't say anything. Who is Mr. McPherson? My name is Doug.
Doug McPherson? It's not a bad name.
Is Doug Mr. McPherson's first name?
Sounds like a beer.
My first name is not actually Doug. It's Arnie.
Arnie McPherson? Ugh. That sounds faker than Doug.
Absolutely not.
As for Jenny, where are you calling?
I'm calling my house.
Okay. You call up your house. Ring, 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 ring. Hi, this is the Williams residence. We're so sorry to miss your call, but leave your name and number. We'll be happy to get back to you.
Hang up. Are there any... There's nowhere else I would really know to try other than, like, her office, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a Sadie's.
Yeah, the only other place that would strike you would be calling her office.
I call it.
Ring, ring, ring. Hello?
Is it her voice?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Jen?
Is that usual for her to call me Jen?
In the grand scheme of things, eh?
So something happened at school.
What happened, sweetheart?
Just, there was some drama, and they had to evacuate, actually. So I was wondering if you could come pick me up. I'm just sort of hanging around downtown.
Oh, goodness. Did the doctor say your foot looks okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come right away. Make sure that whoever's looking after you at Emerge is going to ensure that you are properly taken care of. I don't want to have to make any complaints to the doctors there, okay?
But I'm not at the hospital.
I understand. I'm currently in a meeting with Dr. Reed right now, and I need to speak with him about a few things. But the moment that I'm finished here, I'm going to come and pick you up from Emerge, okay, honey?
Okay. See you soon, hopefully.
See you soon, sweetheart. I love you.
Yeah, you too.
Man, I never thought the name Dr. Reed would inspire such fucking ice in me.
I'm gonna just, take a moment to breathe in the little phone nook or whatever before returning to the group.
So,
at the exact instant that I called my mother, she was, in fact, in her office with Dr. Reed, which is cool and scary.
oh, he's the shady guy, right?
I think he's her boss. Or a big boss.
Yeah, he took over from, he fucked with Hope, didn't he?
He was in the briefcase. That was strong, wasn't it?
Oh, no, I'm thinking, yeah, sorry. Got my wires crossed.
Hope, if my mom is talking to Dr. Reed, is that bad or is that normal?
Based on what memory serves, that would be relatively normal. Your mother is one of the higher-ups at the Loop, so he may be speaking to her for any number of reasons.
Okay. And if you had to rank everyone at the Loop, with one being the highest up, and, I don't know, whatever, as the bottom, what number would my mom be?
If I were to Do you mean specifically inside the loop? Or also outside of it?
What does that mean?
Well, the hierarchy, there is a hierarchy beyond the loop itself.
Let's just stick to this loop.
To this loop. Well, the head developer of research would be Dr. Leland Reed, followed by his special advisor, Dr. Anders Strang. After that, it would be determined by the associate scientists and head of their fields, Dr. Williams and Dr. Rodriguez. Everyone else would be set beneath the two of them.
Rodriguez is her work friend that she talked about. And I'm really hoping Hope isn't, like, secretly a spy right now, because that would really suck. So, she came up with a cover story that I'm at emergency right now. So I don't know if I should, like, go to emergency.
Well, are they gonna follow her?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's where she said I was. And so if someone checks, then should I be there? Or is it better to not be there?
Are they gonna try and kidnap you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've already been kidnapped, like, twice today. Once by time itself.
I mean, unless you think emerge was a code for something, it seems like your best bet's to go wait for her there.
Well, it could mean Kit's mom, but I don't think my mom knows that Kit's mom exists. No offense.
Honestly, you guys, I just wanted to say that the only notes in my notebook that I have on Dr. Reed is that he is dashingly handsome.
And red-haired.
Yeah, that's how he was described. Mr. Reed was, as per I believe my description, yes, exceedingly handsome.
Oh my god, is Hope gay?
I don't know what this means.
Don't worry about it. That's advanced human stuff.
Oh, you mean homosexual? Yes, like Mr. Fitzgerald.
Oh, like Wendall Fitzgerald?
Yes, he was the other associate scientist that was going for the position of department head here at the Loop, from the Balder City Loop.
So he wanted my mom's job before she got it?
No, he was Reed's job. He was the second contender.
He wanted Reed's job.
So we haven't seen him in a while.
There's no way that Wendell would know more stuff.
Well, if he was almost top dog at the Loop, he probably knows a few things or two.
Have we tried looking for Wendell?
Nope.
No,
Did we?
I'd say Wendell probably knows a lot more stuff, and that's probably why we can't find Wendell. I've been trying to visit him at school, and, I forget the other janitor's name, I'm sorry, Miss Lady, but, she said that he hasn't been in a while. Because we usually, talk and catch up a lot.
Do you know his address? His home?
Yeah, we've been there, but wait, were we in there in that universe?
No, just you. You know where he lives.
But I've been. Yeah, I
Have you
do.
checked?
Should we
Yeah?
go?
Yeah?
We can drop you off at Emerge too, Jen.
I mean, it's so hard to... what if we get schlooped again and then we can't find each other? I don't know what to do. Baxter, what should I do?
But why are you asking me?
I don't know.
Okay. Maybe we send, maybe we don't have to send you to the hospital, but we could send maybe, a robot or Riley or someone could hang out and keep an eye out, and if something bad happens, they can, send a
Riley,
flare.
that's perfect. Riley,
Hmm?
have you been listening at all to what we've all been saying?
No.
It's fine if the answer is yes.
Yes,
just
I have.
Tell me.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
I'm
so
fucking
whatever.
bored.
There's weird time shit.
That's
Also
okay,
we
Riley.
literally did save your life. We went to the future and you were dead and now we're back and now you're not. So
He
you
doesn't
owe
know
us.
that. We didn't tell him all that yet.
Sure.
I need you to go to the hospital and sit there and see if anyone shows up looking for me.
Okay.
Thanks, bro. It'll be really cool and really helpful, I promise. You may have to punch someone.
Oh, that's fine.
Are we telling Riley to tell if your mom shows up to direct her here?
I don't know.
Do you trust your mom?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, we've established Jenny trusts her mom.
because she's trying to save us
Exactly. Yeah.
from time and space jail. I don't know. I guess
But-
here.
But Rylan needs to make sure she's not an imposter. Because if he sends an imposter here, then we're all dead.
How am I supposed to check that? I've got plenty of opportunities and things and
Ew.
tools.
Let's go.
Just we'll call in periodically or something, and if we need to do whatever, are you a clone test? I'll think of something. I don't know.
Okay. If it's just me, I would say, if this were me, I would say, I would give Riley here a description of your mother, so that if she came to the emergency, he could intercept. And if our goal is to perhaps talk to her and let her know about the weird bullshit that happened this morning.
Wait, Jenny, it's your mom?
Yeah.
I remember what your mom looks like.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what Olivia is talking about.
I didn't know this.
Please don't do anything too stupid. Or do. And then walks out.
Okay, so let's go to the place.
Okay, but we can't take the red car. Do we all? Oh, we're on the moped again.
We can't take the car, and we probably can't take the moped.
We probably shouldn't take the moped.
There's an ATV. There's an ATV or there's bikes.
Bikes might be more evasive. Like if there's a trail we can zip
Guess
onto.
we do bicycles.
Yeah, bike's probably good.
Yeah.
Honestly, I miss my bike. I haven't.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Before we go, could I ask Mr. McPherson to fix the moped?
He walks outside. Looks over towards it.
Hey, so I got cut up. I had to hold on to the car, and the wheels all screwy and the paint's all messed up. Do you think you can fix this?
You know, can I be real with you, Olivier?
Yeah.
This is a total cuck machine.
Oh, what?
It's a machine designed to make people cucks.
What's a cuck?
It's a bitchmobile. A crotch rocket. Have you ever heard these terms before?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is it's Little League. I'm going to set you up with something better.
Okay.
It doesn't run that great, but you can take that and just kind of motions back and you can see what looks to be a dirt bike set up at the back of the garage. Now this is a stallion.
I fucking love this guy. Holy shit.
2400 cc. That's not even legal.
Are you giving, like, you mean just for not in general? I can have this just for now, kind of thing.
He just bends over, places his hands on your shoulders.
Cause the mopeds.
My boy,
Ah!
you have introduced me to the world of truth. You have shown me that all of my designs have in fact been correct. You have shown me that every possible thing that everyone has ever told me, that I'm nuts, that I'm crazy, was actually the truth all along. You have shown me that I should never question myself, that I am right 100% of the time,
well,
and who gives a damn if anyone gets in my way.
listen.
You have given me the greatest gift. Take it.
I'm a little lost for words, and that doesn't normally happen to me. I just give him a hug, honestly. But I'll come back for this. We need to be a little inconspicuous, I think, for now. We're trying to get the heat off of us. The fuzz.
Yes. Yes, you said that there was a potentiality of someone duplicating themselves or being a spy or something.
Yeah, we're a little suspicious of everyone right now.
Well, then I'll give you this. As he hands over what looks to be like a wand.
What?
It's a audio destabilizer. That's what I refer to it as. You point it in the direction of someone you think is secretly a flesh-covered android, and it will disrupt them so that they will just hit the ground and just fizzle.
Does this seem legit?
Make a tech tinker check.
Oh, fuck. Great, yay, let me roll my 2 dice. No, nothing.
You're gonna have to try it and see.
Thank you. I like kind of put it up. I'm like, yeah, this is great. You're really pulling through for us, Mr. McPherson. I honestly, I know we razz you a lot, but I appreciate you.
I'm a big old bag of tricks.
You certainly are.
And tricks are for kids. I've heard that saying. I don't know what it means.
It's a branding thing. It's a slogan for a cereal company.
Capitalism, you get me once again. I have never spoken a slogan in my life.
I flash.
It feels like acid in my mouth.
I flash him some finger guns and I start walking backwards as he goes into this.
Alrighty. You guys hop on your bikes and begin heading...
Random bikes.
Or someone's bike, yes.
Could I take the board for the dice rolls? Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll say with Kit leading, I'll just say Kit make a body move check with the +2 from your board, +3 with Baxter, Olivier, and Jenny assisting.
Oh, shoot. Energy. That's 1.
It takes a little bit. It takes a little bit to make sure you guys are careful. There is a little bit of a hubbub in town, like people that are like kids walking around, parents that are kind of like driving variously, like most of them very frustrated, some of them like just terrified. As you move kind of past the school, you just see a bunch of teachers getting berated by angry parents.
We've created a PR nightmare.
However, you guys make it back to the wash, back to the Freeman Memorial Park, and head further into the actual forest. As Kit, you lead the way. You see a familiar red brick house. You see a familiar car in the driveway. The curtains are drawn. All is quiet.
So should we just knock?
Yeah. And I step forward, and I look for any changes. Like, is there any notable changes? I know usually he has a cat. Like, do I see a cat through the windows or?
You don't see anything through the windows. However, you do see that a lot of mail has piled up in front of his door.
Oh no, I hope Buttercup's okay. Okay, I knock. Is there an answer?
You can see the window to the door. There's a slight curtain that kind of pokes around as you see an eye looking through. Kind of looks down, confused downwards, before the door just swings open slightly. Hey, Kit.
Wendall!
I'm sorry I'm not really able to talk right now. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather.
We saw the creation of the universe.
Wait, can we see him physically? Or is he hiding?
He's hiding. However, as you say that, Baxter... He just swings open the door. And you just see Wendall, disheveled. It looks like he hasn't slept. Like he is like in pajamas, a robe. You can see he's holding Buttercup in one arm, as Buttercup is just nuzzling against his beard. You saw that too.
You were there?
Yes. I was around.
Stop it.
What do you mean you were?
Did you go to the past?
Like in the sand and in the basement and in the all you, Wendell.
Did you go to Robot Future?
You guys, Wendell has been in the documentation like this whole time.
I figure we're like all crowding him like Jenny, Baxter, and Olivier.
Please, hang on. Okay. I didn't see a giant eye, or today I did see a desert in this black obelisk thing, but then I saw something out of the ground and this giant thing flying in the air, and I was in the streets of some cobblestone place, but I just got confused and I got lost, and I was and I swore I was at one point. Everyone was talking weird. I tried to walk down a few streets, but it looked so different. At one point, I just had to hide inside my house. There was just this giant, like, thick muscle masses around. It was terrifying.
Wendell!
All of you are experiencing this too.
Can we come in?
Yes, please do. Please do.
Thank you. Kit, this was a genius move. Genius move, Kit.
Is that animal also a parent of yours?
What?
She has a rat dad and the world's ending in 10 years.
It's the loop. You know about that, right?
Also, we're here and there, and we're probably gonna die. Over there, and maybe here.
I'm sorry. I was so sure I was having a mental breakdown.
Dude, so would we. So did we.
I'm sorry. I'm getting so much information at once. I'm very confused.
I feel like maybe we get him to offer us tea, and maybe Baxter asks a little presumably for like cookies or something. And maybe we try to fill him in the best we can on what we know about Rat Dad and the loop, but mostly like the paperwork, because we did find that paperwork in the loop where it outlined like the ages, and the ages of the last cell or whatever cell like matched Wendall's. So it seems like we're all in the same, and I want to explain that to him. Anybody else want to tell him anything?
I'm going to tell him about seeing our own parents. That was my favorite part.
I'll tell him about he probably saw the tetrahedrons, the black square thing, but that's the thing that I'm most...
They were all different shapes.
Oh, were they all different shapes? I thought
They were all black stone, but they were different
all
shapes.
came together. Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
I did see those. I've never seen one of those before, though.
Well, there's one in the loop in the future.
Oh, and could we tell him about what Jenny's mom said about breaking us out or something and that stuff? Yeah.
I'll say you guys spend a good hour catching him up on everything.
I have a little, Tyson, I want to say I have a little pile next to me of, like, broken glass. Like, I keep trying to drink milk, and I'll crush it myself, and put it in a pile, and take another glass.
At a certain point, we should just get you a mug. All right. At a certain point, he just started taking notes, but he's not even looking down to the pad of paper. You can just see he's just writing while you guys are talking at near the same speed, just looking at you all in the eye.
Is it legible, or does he eventually just start trailing off and just making scribbles? Because he's just like...
It's legible. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't really know what to say at the moment.
We thought you would maybe know a little more because you almost worked for the loop.
Well, almost is almost. I don't know anything specifically about what was going on at the loop here. I can only speak about certain projects that were going on in Boulder City.
Like experiments?
Yes. Well, my main focus was in particle physics, but more focused in magnetic polarity.
Like the ships?
Yes, that was one of our pilot projects. We were testing magnetrine before it was magnetrine that is currently known. That was my base project before they asked me if I would be interested in interviewing for the position. And I did. And a few days later, I was fired.
Why?
We already know you're gay.
Oh, right. Yeah, we found that out. Sorry,
Wendell. Hope that robot. What's the robot? What's the robots make again?
Android?
Yeah.
Cognizance. Omnisense.
Sumer Butts. Same one that pretended to be Kit's dad while he was a rat.
I'm still not fully past that. But we're going to move past it for the moment. But yeah, I was fired. I didn't really have any other places I could go. Yeah. So I traveled around a little bit, and I was curious about the loop here, and still wanted to get involved in science however I could, but my name was pretty much or blacklisted.
But they still hired you as a janitor?
I was blacklisted from any position that would have put me in any form of authority. Or if I had tried to go into any sort of sciences, I had tried in the past with different locations. I even once tried with something I wasn't even... But it doesn't matter. All to say, I got all the same remarks. I wasn't what they were looking for.
That really blows. If they didn't, accept you for who you are, who would want to work for them anyways, right? Fuck them.
I mean, it's really prestigious.
Jenny.
I'm just saying, probably lots of people still want to work there.
Kit goes over to just kind of, well, all these friends are kind of rapid firing, not the most, considerate questions, given the state of affairs. I know, I get it. I just, Kit goes over and just kind of like, plays like she's gonna grab a glass of water and kind of just puts a hand on Wendall's shoulder, and just kind of gently squeezes.
So there are some things I've seen, but for the most part, the janitorial staff is kept out of key areas, but seeing bits and pieces. Do you have any idea what any of it means?
We have some ideas, but how it all kind of fits in together is still a little foggy.
What do you think is relevant?
What do we think is relevant, gang?
I'd say that sphere,
Yeah, it's like a universe rock.
the all-eye, the sphere, the thing that seems to keep kind of
there's two of us.
And to everybody.
Yeah, the stones that get together to make the thing that made the Big Bang that split into two different things seems important. And we learnt about, antimatter, matter.
So we were in that funky place with, you guys said it was a circle.
Yeah, it's like a Big Bang rock, and there was two of it, and it split off in opposite but equal directions or something.
But that place doesn't look like anything close to where we are now. I don't know if the dark eye or the all eye has anything to do, but you said a universe rock.
And then it became all the other rocks, and those became lots of other smaller rocks that were the shape of the bigger rocks. And then it was bleeding.
What was the thing? What was the thing that the lady, the lady V or something, priestess? Yes. What did she do with the ring? Yeah, you said that she took a silver ring and a silver piece of metal and pushed them together, right?
Yeah, and then there was a hole in the silver or something. It ate it, maybe.
Was it the offering?
I think we know what's going on. Or I do, maybe.
We're all ears.
We watched the Big Bang thing happen, right?
Or we're all crazy.
Well, if we're all crazy, and we'll figure it out once we get thrown into a mental institution. But if it's real, when the Big Bang happened, everything was created in it. Everything that is in our world was created in that moment of just flash and boom. We also know that it also created antimatter in the same space. The thing is that we've never been able to find it. That's one of the greatest mysteries of science. Where is antimatter? How does it relate to dark matter? Whenever you look out into the night sky, the void, the dark matter makes up some of that. And it's possible that dark matter operates in the same way that antimatter does. It's a different space occupying the same space as our own. I feel like I'm making this too complicated. Okay.
So it's a different version there's a different version of everything.
Kind of on top of everything?
Yes, they exist at the same time in the same, in nearly the same space, but we cannot see it. It is invisible.
So, we're the peanut butter. So, we're the peanut butter, and they're the jelly, and we're, smushed together?
Yes, that is a fantastic way of describing it. We're mushed together, but the peanut butter cannot see the jam. That is our antimatter compared to them. Now, what makes me think this is that when the lady pressed the silver into each other, when matter and antimatter impact each other, it creates pure energy, pure radiation. It perfectly destroys itself and just creates an explosion. Which means that if there's two of them, there would have to be, because There's the antimatter one and there's the matter one, you could say. But if they both exist and they both touch, it creates that big boom. It creates the Big Bang. So that means if the entire universe, like, and all of it, I mean both the matter and antimatter, if they started to go into the same place at the same time, the whole universe would explode.
Okay, but we can't see the jam, so it's not really an issue, right? Because
we can't see the jam unless, for some reason, the jam... I can't... This is starting to get into a very condensed analogy.
Is there like a portal for the jam?
Exactly. What happens if the jam became... Yes, there has to be something that is pulling them closer together. Imagine them as two big magnets, but once the magnets touch, it explodes. There has to be something that is causing initial attraction between the two.
That might be what they're doing at the loop.
It also seems a little like we're the sticky thing bringing the two things together.
So what if the jam side of you is on the same side as the peanut butter side of you? What if that's the whole?
so we're not supposed. So both of us are here, and the jam side is trying to recollect the jam side, but by doing that, it's going to touch the peanut butter side.
Exactly.
So we just have to explode?
You don't explode by putting the jam side back on the jam side.
This is all really complicated, but basically the plan is the same.
Yeah, but we might have a clock.
Except we might get magnetized and explode, is what I'm getting.
Wendell, how would one bring the jam side of us back to where it needs to be to not have experiencing any of this more timey-wimey bullshit?
Yup. And Wendell, too. We have to bring Wendell's jam side back, too.
But also, none of you can touch your jam version. Because if you do, you will become pure energy.
And explode.
And explode. Yes. So none of you can touch your duplicate, basically.
Can I touch Baxter's duplicate?
Yeah, can I touch Jenny's duplicate?
That's probably fine.
Okay, so just don't touch your jammy, everyone.
Wendell, you're a genius. Thank you. One thing that hasn't been touched on is why you've been in your house for, like, almost a week?
Because I was hiding.
Is that... Oh, I didn't even thought about that.
We totally thought you were kidnapped.
Yes, I don't really have any friends or family in town. So,
Wendell.
I know, but at the same time...
But now your best friend isn't a rat anymore.
And listen, if you're looking for another older friend who's into science, boy, do I know the man for you. Actually, do I know the man for you in general? I look at Kit.
Yes! Kid collapse.
My two favorite people in this world. Finally together.
I feel like Wendell's gonna hate him. Let's go.
All right, well, I suppose you have got to go and save the world then. Or not the world, the universe.
Side note, you'll never guess what happened at school today. I took my skateboard and I clopped it on Mr. Sanders's neck.
What?
I
Why?
didn't mean to, although I did. It was
Why?
crazy. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I did it. I just did. I was defending a friend and I got caught up in the moment. It was very tense, and this is why I need you at school. Okay?
In fairness, Sanders is an asshole. He probably deserved it.
Hey, that's what I was thinking, and I'm glad to have your input.
She
Yes,
was badass.
I'm gonna lean into Kit and be like, so do you just, like, want to set up everyone? Like, why do you keep doing this?
And lean into Wendell. Do you know if Miss Moore had any family or loved ones? Because I think they need to be informed.
And I'm gonna lean into Baxter and be like, buddy, we can't start spreading this around.
Miss Buttercup just leans into...
Flashlight.
Yeah, just leans into Flashlight just because he's curious. Well, I wish you all the best.
Do you not want to come with us? I feel like we just got reunited. You've been experiencing the same stuff that we have.
You don't think an old man like myself is gonna slow you all down?
That's actually a good point. Can you run?
Not as great as I used to.
Maybe we should bring Mr. McPherson here instead. Because, I don't know, I feel like people might notice all the activity at the dump. And no one had any idea Wendall was even alive out here.
Yeah, we can at least bring you along, maybe, just to get you up to speed.
I don't know. Is there something that I can just memorize to say to the other Wendell that explains all this quickly in case he's like, oh no?
It's not a bad point.
Well, we're gonna go, like, rescue your alternate self or whatever. So, like, what if he's like, oh no, you're evil?
Benny in 67, string theory.
Cool.
Is that a code? Or are you giving us a secret code?
Kind of.
Okay. So we, like, came here on bikes?
I can drive you.
Oh. Okay.
Well, wait, am I going there or are they coming here?
Mr. McPherson's got all his stuff at the scrap.
As much as I would love to be able to spend more time in Wendell's place, genuinely, I do kind of want to keep this safe here. I think it's better if we go to Mr. McPherson's, and then we all kind of have an escape route. Yeah? But honestly, I was on board with what you were saying, Jenny, until the point was brought up that Mr. McPherson's stuff is all at his yard. In case we need something done or made, or one of the robots needs help.
Okay. So, like, this is the backup house?
Unless you have a really sick computer, Wendell.
Do you have a secret lair?
I have a library.
But just, like, books or, like, a whole building?
Just books. It's just in the side room.
Can I take a look at the library?
Poke in. It's a nice set of books. Quite a bit in there.
Yeah, this isn't gonna cut it, guys. Nice books, though, Mr. Wendell.
Thank you.
Do you have any lab coats?
No, I'm afraid not.
Cheers. You can just follow us if you want to come by. I think you, well, okay. So we know we gotta rescue our friends ourselves. We can of course try to get in ourselves, but maybe Jenny's mom has a better way to get us in, or can maybe if we plan with her, I feel like that might be a better thing, right?
So should we go to my house?
Well, there's the point of her maybe going to visit you at Emerge.
But Riley's there.
Yeah, I don't know if we got clear on what Riley was going to say to your mom if she showed up at Emerge.
You guys said that he was gonna bring her to the scrapyard.
Back to the hangout scrap, yeah. I'm real jazzed. I'm kind of glad we're not the only ones going through this.
Yeah, well, you know, Miss Moore was too.
All right, I'm driving you guys up, right?
Yeah, that'd be appreciated.
Do you have a truck? Can we throw our bikes in the back? Because I don't want to lose my bike.
Yeah, of course. I'll set you guys up. You guys hop into the car. Drive your way towards the scrapyard. Let's say anyone with points in comprehend make a mind comprehend check.
Two.
1.
Zip.
Okay, as you're in the passenger seat, you're watching. You are approaching McPherson's scrap. When you clock off on the right-hand side on the other side of the road, in amongst a brush of trees, a single black vehicle sitting pointed in the direction of the scrapyard.
Is it obvious yet? Like, would this vehicle, like, be suspicious of us at this point?
It's pretty well hidden, and it seems like intentionally so.
I say, hey, there's a black car that seems to be hidden over there.
After Kit points it out, it's clear. It's very subtle, at which point Wendell just keeps driving.
Is it like a police car?
No. Unmarked.
That's kind of suspicious, guys. Should we, like, tell Wendell to not go right away or something?
Should we, like, not go to the scrapyard then? Should we just, like, drive up the road?
Wendell's already has just driven past.
Should we go to emergency? Should we get milkshakes?
Love a good milkshake. Yeah, Wendell, you seen this kind of thing before?
Once, around the time I was about, they were considering me for this job. But the thing is that, especially with work at the Loop, NDAs are enforced very strongly.
Oh shit, Hope.
Let's go to Milkshakes and call Mr. McPherson's. I mean, Matter Hatters, but Milkshakes.
Appreciate you saying the name, Kit. Thanks.
You guys drive down to the Matter Hatter. You walk in with Wendell as you can see that Mads is lying lengthwise on the counter, just has a piece of paper on his, in front of his mouth, just trying to make it, float in front of him, but it always diverts from one side to the other. It's like, oh, shit. Hey, guys.
Hey, Mads.
How's it going?
It's been a time. It's been a minute. This is Wendell.
Hi.
We're ringing from the government. Can I have a milkshake?
Mads just eyes go open. So, you brought the government here, man?
No. They don't know we're here.
Can we use your phone?
Kind of turns around. Here's your phone.
Thanks.
Olivier, you are good at faking voices in case it's somebody we don't recognize. I think you should call.
Okay, but you guys need to be right here in case I freak out or something, okay?
Absolutely. Do we have the milkshakes? Mads, we need the milkshakes.
He slides down milkshakes to you all.
I hold Olivier's right in front of his mouth so he can take a sip from the straw whenever he needs.
Take a big gulp from the straw.
Is the phone's right next to the milkshake machine, right? Yeah.
Even if I don't always like you and you're kind of annoying sometimes, you're an expert faker, so go for it.
I'll take that as a compliment. Punch in the numbers.
Ring, 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 ring. Hello, it's McPherson Scrap for all your scrappy needs.
Mr. McPherson. It's Olivier.
Ah, yes, Olivier.
Hey, are you okay?
Yes. Why?
Can I tell if he's at all trepidatious?
Make a heart empathize check.
Oh, that's 2 successes.
Yeah, he seems fine.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, guys, he's fine. Okay, don't freak out. But there's a unmarked black vehicle a little bit of ways from your property. I think they're after us or Hope or something. It's definitely some government shit. It's really well hidden.
You hear a little bit of scrambling. I see them. I see. It seems that Mrs. Scientist caught a piggy's tail.
What?
She caught an oink.
Sure. Listen, I don't know how you want to deal with that.
Well, Jenny's mother is here. She's the one who probably picked up the tail.
Oh, Jenny's mom's with you?
No, it's not her vehicle. It's very clear that whoever it is, they're up to no good.
So wait, is Jenny's mom with you in the scrapyard, in the scrap now?
Yes.
Oh, hey Jenny, your mom's at Mr. McPherson's.
Oh, cool.
Wait, is Riley back?
Oh, is Riley back?
Yep, he's here.
Great. Yeah, he's there. Okay. Okay, we're just at the Matter Hatters. Do you seem like the kind of person who would know how to deal with this?
I do.
So I trust your judgment.
You know what it is. All right.
Do you wanna call us back when the coast is clear and we can head over?
You will know my sign.
What?
Project Valkyrie commences.
Well, he said he's gonna deal with it, and that he'd let us know when we can come back.
So we just stay here?
I guess. What time is it?
This point, it's around noon, 2 o'clock, somewhere in that space.
What's he gonna do?
I think he has things that I think he's been preparing for this his whole life. I think he's okay.
Okay, but we can't just sit here forever sipping milkshakes.
maybe we can figure out our plan, our heist plan.
But we don't have information about what the loop is like right now. We know it looks ruined in the future.
Well, if it has, I don't know if it's changed that much.
Wendall has spent a lot of time in the loop.
I've spent a lot of time in the loop, and I also have my access pass.
They didn't
Wendell!
take that back from you?
I still technically work there. I've just been gone for a week. I haven't been fired yet.
Yeah, he's not Rat Dad. He hasn't been gone for 10 years.
We keep underestimating you.
I grab a paper and like a crayon or something, and I sit down and go, tell us everything.
Well, the access card will be able to get you pretty much everywhere except for private offices. Well, in which case, that leads to...
What the fuck was that? I like rushed to the window.
You rush to the window as Wendell just immediately looks over. What the hell? Go out as you see multiple people immediately turning their heads towards the east side of town.
McPherson, you fucking animal.
As you poke your head out and see in the distance a small junkyard and a large mushroom cloud engulfed in flame, burning. And that is where we're going to leave it off for next episode.
What? No! No!
Now we get to the time of our episode where we distribute experience points. Question 1, did you participate? Yes. Question 2, have you been in trouble because of your problem or your relationships? Did you use or struggle with your pride?
Yeah, I struggled. I struggled if it was the right thing to do. Because I always know the right thing to do.
Number 4, did you put yourself at risk for the other kids?
Made a lot of rolls today. All for each other. Wow.
And number 5, have you learned something new?
Wendell's gay. We're always learning that people are gay on this show.
Yeah, that's obviously the most important thing on this show.
All right. Is there anything that people would like to plug?
I wanna plug bringing more production into our town. So essentially what happened, here's a little inside baseball for y'all. So Bright 2, remember the hit Netflix film Bright starring Will Smith? Directed by Louis Leterrier, who's done some French stuff and some blockbusters like The Transporter and The Incredible. They were going to shoot it in Montreal, and it was a whole thing where every other production in town was moving out of the way and making way because Bright 2 was about to shoot this huge $200 million Will Smith movie. And then right when they took every location and they cleared out space in town, they then shuttered the production, and it's just a huge 4-month gap now of nothing going on in town until Scream 6 in like July or August. So if y'all got some movies you want to make, bring it to town, please, because we got nothing going on.
As per usual, plug myself. Hey, if you need music stuff or voice stuff, you know where to find me. That's at Crustaceous on all socials. I'm going to plug just 2 specific things this week. One is the show that I'm going to be playing guitar in, the musical Next to Normal, which just got officially announced from Contact Theatre in Montreal. Happening from May 6th. Happening from May 6th to May 14th. If you like, it's a really great musical. The show is super cool. The music's awesome. I'm so thrilled to be able to do it. And I'd love to see anybody who might be interested there. If you honestly, if you listen to this podcast and I don't know you and you come up to me after the show and you're like, hey, I came from Tales from the Loop, I'd be very, very happy to meet and talk. The second thing that I want to plug is I've been having a lot of fun. If you're listening to another very popular that's not really an actual play, but another role-playing podcast thing. This season of Dimension 20 from Dropout / College Humor is stellar. It's literally it's called the Starstruck Odyssey. It's based on the Starstruck comics series by Elaine Lee Mulligan. It's hilarious. If you don't know Dim 20, go check them out. They've been playing
D&D and other games for ages now. They've gotten super popular in the TTRPG scene, and the latest season has got me through a lot. It comes out every Wednesday, and it's super, super awesome. They're almost as funny and talented as us. Brendan, if you're listening to this, I'm kidding. You are amazing. I love you.
Hi, I'm Liz Nyveen. You know this. And you don't love me as much as you love Alex, obviously, because everyone loves Alex the best. And Dimension 20, I would definitely consider an actual play myself. Would love to talk about what your definition is later, Alex, because that fascinates me. And this week, I am going to plug matzah, which is a Jewish cracker, because Passover is coming up real soon, and it gets a pretty bad rap, but you can make some good things out of it. And also October Jones and Fish with Legs, which I'm not going to tell you how, but there are some things in season 2. That's all.
Hey, I'm Gracyn, and this week my plug is for something that's very local to Nova Scotia. It's called Cape and Cowl Comics and Collectibles. It's located in Lower Sackville. Cape and Cowl is basically, it's just this little comic and nerdy kind of store. But I really like them because they also really focus on creating a community and safe space for youth within our communities. So you can go and you can buy your things, but you can also go hang out in their safe space. They also run a lot of programs, and the only requirements are that you are a youth, and that you contribute, or you are able to be your authentic self in their safe spaces and contribute to the programs and stuff. Cape and Cowl Comics and Collectibles, very great space that should continue to be supported in Nova Scotia.
Well, thank you so much for listening from all of us here. If you enjoy the series, make sure to check out Montreal by Night, our previous series. Make sure to pick us up wherever you get your podcasts from, Spotify, Google Podcasts, all that good stuff. Get all your board game news from thebagofloot.com and all your board game needs from threekingsloot.com. That's all from us. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you next time.